Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of June 27th through July 3rd of 2022. So the year is officially half treasured, half done. Time just marches on, right? And so, we don't get to stop that. What we do get to do is choose how we spend that time, how we feel about that time, all that awesome personal stuff, right? Okay, so let's see what your angels have to say to you this time during your reading. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. So, first of all, it feels very much, the energy feels like you've got something in mind that you want to do or you want to try. Something, it feels a little different maybe for you. Not completely different. It's like something that you know what it is, kind of. But what the message is that there's parts about that you don't know. And so you need to do some research, learn the parts that you don't know. It might be a surprise to you to learn, there's something about that you didn't ever know. And you'll kind of go, how did I not know that? And so it's like, make sure you check into everything first, because you don't want to be taken by surprise halfway through, right? And excuse me. And so just check into it. Dot the I's, cross the T's, that kind of stuff. It feels very much like you're still going to do this. It's just this way will be easier because you won't have any nasty surprises or even any pleasant surprises. If you're going to have a surprise, that's the best kind. But it's still, in this instance, it's better to know everything going in. So just research, figure it all out first. Okay. All right. Now, you can use your creativity to accomplish that and other things. It's like a continuous making something new. It's like you're always got something on the go that's a new thing that it's maybe only new to you. Maybe other people have done this before. And so it's not like reinventing the wheel or anything like that. But it's like you've always got something on the go that you need to be a little creative to make it work. It's like if you don't have quite all the materials or something like that, then you'll have to manufacture them yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're showing me, somebody building something, and maybe you don't have the right size of wood for that construction, but you can create it. You can make something else work just as well, if not better. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like this does not make it less. This is still just as valid, just as purposeful, just as useful, and it will not detract in any way from what you're doing. So you don't always have to have just the manufactured piece. You can be creative and you can rig it up however it works. Right? Yeah, it's like instead of being embarrassed or whatever about that, take pride in that. Okay. All right. Now, what is it that you want? You need to get right down into the core of yourself and determine what is it that you want. And when you think you've got, okay, let's use an example. I want, for somebody who's a Cancer, which I'm not, let's say you're saying, I want to have lots and lots of money. Seems to be a thing in our world, right? Never enough of that. And so I want to have lots and lots of money. Maybe you have a number in mind. So you say your number of how much dollars you want. Why? Go a little deeper. Why do you want that money? What will it create for you? Will it create freedom to spend your time as you wish? Will it create no lack? You know, if you want more food, you can go buy more food, or you can grow more food. Maybe maybe you can use it to purchase your dream home, or maybe your car is always breaking down, and so you would use it to buy a new car, or you know, whatever the case may be. So look deeper. Why do you want more money? And go to all the reasons, right? It doesn't have to be just one. And then go deeper. What would a new car do for you? How would that feel? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Or, you know, if you're going to share it with other people, how would that feel? What would be the spread out ripples of that? And, you know, continue to go deeper into that. And when you finally get to the very, very middle of it, that's when you know what impact that more money would have upon you. So it's not necessarily that you absolutely need the more money. It's that you want to make that or have that impact upon you. And focus on that. And then ask for that, because that is what you want. This is amazing. I've never heard them give this detailed message before. And so this is really, really magical. This is really deep. This is how you get it done. Okay, ask for what you want and then sit back and remember to focus upon that deep, the core of the whole thing, right? And how it feels. And then you wait for it to arrive. That's all there is to it. Okay, all right. Now, it feels like you're going through a bit of a self-discovery time where you're learning more and more about yourself. You're understanding more and more how you are unique. Now, unique is good. Different is good. Like we don't all want to be the same. And we don't all want the same things. And, you know, okay, let's go back to this most recent example where, okay, I want lots of money. Well, maybe your reasons for wanting that are wildly different than your next door neighbor who maybe wants the same thing. On the surface, it appears the same, but deep down, it is not. And your reasons for wanting that or anything else, your reasons for wanting to advance in this certain particular way in your career, or your reasons for wanting to learn that other whatever, those are all your own reasons. And it's like you're coming to this full realization of how different you are from other people. That's a desirable thing. It's okay to be different. Not only is it okay, it's what we want. It's what we need. There is only one you. And there is no other you possible. Just as your neighbor or your buddy or your whoever is not the same as you. And that's exactly how it should be. Right? So when you sit there and you kind of go, oh, well, you know, what I want is different from what everybody else wants. There must be something wrong with me. Switch that around. There is something very right with you because that's how you want it. That's what makes it perfect, is your differences. So the bigger message within this reading is for you to believe that you are exactly who you need to be, that you are progressing exactly how you should, that you're learning things and seeing things with new eyes exactly when you need to. I mean, you're the bomb, right? Like, there is no other way that you could possibly be. You can pretend, it still won't be real. You can make shit up as you go. It won't really be indicating the real you. The real you is still the real you, no matter what anybody else sees. The real you is still you. And so it's time for you to fully embrace. You've been doing it a little here, a little here, a little here, a little here. Now you're at this point. It's time for you to fully embrace your true self. There's no faults, there's no shoulds. There's just who you are at the deep core, what you want, why you want it. Those things are all what make up the real you. And just embrace all of that. Just say, yes, that is how I am. I sometimes don't think about other people when I'm doing things like, or planning things. Good. I sometimes make mistakes while I'm driving. Okay. I don't always match up my socks. All right. Believe in you. This is the real you. This is what makes you you. This is what makes you beautiful, and this is what makes you so lovable. Okay. So everything that you want, everything that you need, everything that you can imagine, you can bring to fruition. You have the power. It's yours. That belief in yourself, that understanding that your differences is what makes you so perfect, that's what gives you the power, is when you fully realize that and like it. Okay, because you have the power to do anything you want. Okay? One day you'll believe it. Very soon. It feels like you're really getting there, like you're really on track, exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay. Now, I've got just taken out one last word of wisdom from your angels, from the daily guidance deck. And it says, a change in direction. It feels almost like this new thing that you're starting here, that you're looking up, that you're doing research on. And it's going to change your direction a certain amount. It feels like nothing too wild. It's for some of you, it's a perspective shift. So things in your world will change to accommodate that perspective shift. For some of you, this is you thought you were going to be doing this, but now you're going to be doing this. For some of you, I am seeing that this is actually a big change, a significant shift in what you're doing, in how your life progresses. No matter how this applies to you, it's appropriate. It works for you. Okay. Well, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me. This has been an amazing reading for you, and I appreciate everything that comes through for you, and I love you, and I'll see you next time.